After a solid outing last week, or a few of last episode, after a solid outing of the previous episode, Sins of the Father of Arrow Season 4, Episode 13 is a little bit of a letdown. Now, let me describe why it is. For one, the scenes between the ninjas and the members of the League of Assassins, for the most part, are terrible this episode. I remember just watching them clash, and it was not exciting at all. It was directly the opposite uh, of the amazing fighting choreography of the previous episode, and I really don't think it was spot on at all. And the thing is, Arrow tends to do this when it comes to uh, the League of Assassins and Nanda Parbat. They are really, the scenes with them are absolutely awful. And the thing is, I thought they were going to be cool in Arrow Season 3, but they were awful. And this really brings me back to that point. Uh, there's certain things about the League of Assassins that have annoyed me for a while. For one, when Oliver's fighting them on the roof, when Oliver is fighting Malcolm on the roof, they have all these um, torches around and like a bonfire. And it's like, why do you have those? You're in the city. It's lit up. Why do you need those little fire things? Anyway, it was just things like that that just seem odd and very campy to me and really made me not like this episode as much as the rest of the season. There were, however, some redeeming factors, and we'll discuss these now. Oliver, is everybody's trying to get him to kill Malcolm. Malcolm's really an annoying character. I'm not gonna lie. In season 1, he was a great villain. In season 2, he was okay. Season 3, he was and this season, he's just there. Honestly, Malcolm does not serve a role except being a pain in Oliver's butt. And honestly, it was very satisfying seeing Oliver cut off his hand instead of killing him. And it was great because you didn't expect the twist, but Nyssa and Oliver dismantled the League of Assassins. They've been such a big part of the Arrowverse for a while, and really, they've been a weak link. So I think doing this by the Arrow writers was a great idea. Uh, Season 3 was terrible because the League of Assassins were not good villains. Ra's al Ghul was a terrible villain, probably the worst main villain Arrow ever had. And it was refreshing to see them just get this over with, get the League of Assassins stuff over with. Some people liked them, but I for one did not, and so that was nice. They're moving on. Uh, it's great too because Malcolm seems to be going to become more of an integral part because now he's at odds with Oliver. Oliver, took his leadership of the League of Assassins away, dismantled his League of Assassins, and so now they're enemies again. For a while, they were sort of friends with, certain, they weren't really friends. They're more of business partners, I would say, and it really, you know, it's really great that they have that conflict back because that was the conflict that drove season 1 and that made season 1 great. And so it's good to see the Dark Archer coming back as a villain. Now, Athea and all the rest of them trying to convince them not to, or Oliver to kill Malcolm was great too because of course it puts Oliver at odds with everybody else, and it always seems like it's Oliver against the world, doesn't it? Oliver gets himself into these situations where it's like, do I do what everybody wants me to do, or do I try to find another way? And it was great seeing that dynamic. But really, this episode was my least favorite episode of the whole entire season. I give it a 7.4. Sins of the Father had good points. I'm not gonna lie, it had a few good points. Had some great plot development. Finally ended the terrible Nanda Parbat storyline, hopefully. And yet, I still didn't like it. So, I'd give it a 7.4. I'm not going to give it anything below. I don't think it deserves anything below. It was still entertaining, despite its flaws. So, I'm giving Arrow Season 4, Episode 13, Sins of the Father, 7.2 out of 10. This has been my review for Sins of the Father, the Arrow review. This has been Jonesy from Jonesy TV, giving you the review, signing off.